Welcome to Rawk'n and Carrion Reviews. Hey, Jazz, hey.
Smoke weed every day.
Here to offer you a little something old and a little something new and improved.
Wow. Just read me on the fly there. Okay. Okay.
We're filming this in Paul's porch.
We're not even in her porch. We're like in the woods just outside the porch in a tree house.
We're filming this from RuPaul's shed.
Lost the bet. We did a rock, paper, scissors for the window and I lost.
Just because I rock. Like, you should have guessed that.
I should have.
I rock and all you do is scissors.
I know, it's...
You need to stop.
So we're not doing mask contestants because they had their chance in the sun. So we're not doing them. They can just...
Yeah, talk about new upcoming news.
Ooh.
Mikey, MTV, yes.
Okay. Color black, Jen Wigmore.
Color black, yeah. And you could tell because of all of the fluffy blonde mascara running. Hi.
Are you sure? Are you sure? I think that's just what Mikey looks like on the regular. Now that school's out.
Makeup was fucking on point.
I like the hair.
I love the fishnet. I want to read the top.
Yeah.
The hair was really good.
That was my favorite part.
Perfection.
I liked that it wasn't his typical Beatles haircut. It was made me very happy. He will hate me for that.
How do you think God would say about Mikey?
The hand thing. I would like to see him do something that doesn't have some sort of that hand movements, you know?
It's not a big deal though.
No.
At the end of the day, it's like a super good lipstick. Like, at this point, it's so solid that we have to look for the minor things.
Yep.
To make it cool.
Exactly.
That's how you know it's a good lipstick. When people are like, oh, you use this one move like 4 times, maybe you should use it just like once or twice.
Alright, so the sink rocked. Yes.
Alright, so this rock.
Yeah, they rocked. Can't get over that. yeah!
This one is Cyber, aka Mr. Beat, aka Lottie. Wine red by the Hush sound. The color is red.
I just love exploding blood tips so much.
But yes, anyway, the blood explosions were fucking amazing. Like, it was just like, okay, I see you with your little white dress. It's cute, you know, it's kind of cute. And it was like,
Yes.
and I was like, holy shit, because I didn't see that coming. You know, because that's a really cool reveal. But, you know, I thought, you know, it's a little bit early to do a reveal like that. You know, you kind of have to top it with, like, you have to shoot ping pongs out of your ass, you gotta death drop, you gotta like, jump into a split, you gotta do like a 360 pirouette, I don't fucking know.
I'm glad she stayed within like a chest area.
And she got closer to the camera this time than she did for the audition video, which is also good.
Yeah. Like, I liked her audition, but it was at least 90% legs and at least another 10% of fans, you know?
But these legs are everything.
Everything. Her legs are everything, but again, it's not leg sync for your life. It's lip sync. I want to see.
She could Photoshop her lips onto her legs.
If she did that, that'd be great. That would be great.
You know, it's just like all legs.
I would vote for that immediately.
After the first blood pack, I'm like, okay. And then there's more. And like it came down her wrist, and like she was rubbing it all over her tiquoise, and I was just like, she soiled that dress. Work.
I was like, hey, girl, don't grab your titties. Oh my god, it exploded. Your chin exploded, girl. It was very violent. It was a very violent popping.
I would go to her red wedding, and I would propose.
But then you'd get stabbed.
Please murder stab me, because that was beautiful. And take some photographs and put it on my Instagram. That video rocked.
It rocked. Yes.
Fucking rocked.
Woo!
Rihanna, which was, I forget what the title, it was like Sriracha, or something like that.
Sriracha. What color was it? I don't even know what color it is.
I think George Seurat was very famous for his pointillist painting.
But
you know, like dots.
But the theme is colors, not dots.
Color, I assume that she was going through like this painting style. I did see quite a bit of yellow. It was like a multicolor thing. She was trying to do like art.
You have so many songs that you could choose that have colors in their names. Why go for something that's a little more abstract? I didn't really get the color theme for this one, but I did like one. It was overlaid. Claps for the overlay. Take a moment for the overlay.
Thank you for the overlay. Yes, I was really good, especially with Carrion. Even if you're not in the main competition, you still put 2% of effort, and overlay is 1.98% of that.
Exactly, because the Carrions, like, even if you're doing it for fun, it'll still reflect when you do it next season. So it's all a good growth process. So, claps for the overlay. That's the first step. It's the first step of recovery. So good job for that. The sync was really, really good. I loved the emotion. He matched it really, really well.
Yeah,
I just didn't get the color theme from it. Just like, I get the pointillism, but it's not necessarily one color, which I think was a problem. So I didn't really connect with the theme, but I liked it otherwise.
You don't necessarily have to do one color. Like if your theme is rainbow, it's a host of colors.
Exactly.
Still would have fit the theme if you had a rainbow going on, but because you took it more from color to painting to stylus art, and it sort of diverged from the original song of it. I mean, you can see the train of thought from point A to point B. But you skip B and C, and you weren't even supposed to go to B. You don't want the B in this scenario. You want the A. I'll give it a half-hearted rock, like just 'cause like.
We'll give it the N in rock and roll. And rock and roll. The N. You get the N, which stands for next.
Speaking of rock, Rolling Stones. Painted black. That's what Sean is. First of all, nails.
Nails. The nails were so on point. They were on point.
I love me a good nail.
But yeah, I love the nails. But I do have the problem with, like, if you were going to go into the effort of doing the nails, you should have gone full quiche.
Always like do something like
yeah. So considering we only see the nails for a small amount of time. So like do something to your face, like make yourself have black bloody tears. Maybe go the full quiche and wear black lips and black hair.
The problem I have is I wish it was a bit lighter because, you know, I like to transition from color to, you know, monochromatic. If you have to paint it black, you're going to paint stuff that's like black. I'm glad you did that. But at the same time, it just seemed a bit too washed out. I would have liked it a bit more brightness.
It was very washed out, and the other thing is that didn't help him with, he has a problem with looking at the camera, or at least looking a little bit past the camera. He looks down. So he's trying to look down, but also look up, so he's like, looking up like that. And he almost is, and he's trying to be angry, and it's not a demon. Down while trying to look angry, and he's not looking at the camera, so he's pointing all his energy down instead of pointing it this way or up, you know, which is where it kind of should be.
Like 85% there. There's like it could have gone a little bit more, but it's still a really solid performance.
Yeah.
So I give it a rock.
You give it a rock. Can I give it the N again? Let's give it the N.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it mid.
Yeah,
it's like it's almost rockin', so I'm gonna give it the N and rock and roll because I don't want to roll it, but I not necessarily a rock.
Zip Girl, the Jinx by Aerosmith. I love this band because I can see her as like my poopy older sister. I love it because we're both a bit silly with our lip syncs, but she can also do really sensual.
What I love about Diphthong is she has a lot of, like, you can tell she's always having fun. But you can tell she's always having fun, and I appreciate that in a thing.
Like, they don't have to be always upbeat, but I do want energy. I do want to, like, feel something when I see it, like, whether it's motivation to dance, motivation to shit myself because it's so good, the motivation to like cry to a picture or something because it's so emotional, and you know, I've been waiting 21 years of my life for this lip sync. Like,
it's a really good song. I just wish there's some of like the high points of the song where what's his name? He just goes like wow, and she doesn't really fully match that. Like she doesn't fully go for it. She's just kind of, which isn't bad. But if you want to get on the competition, you have to match the energy of the song.
You always have to remember when you record a lip sync, you have to over-exaggerate everything.
Yep.
If I was just singing that song to myself off key, as one does, then yeah, I wouldn't be dislocated my jaw every time I'm screaming goes up. It's a good thing there's a reason why they put overlays, because you don't hear a jaw pop.
Just give a little bit more in the mouth. It's a little more enunciation that needs to be there, Because, just talking
Turn it
about...
up to 11.
A little.
Right now it's at a 9.
Yeah, you're almost there.
Yeah,
Go all the way to 11.
The pink eyeshadow, too. This is completely unrelated.
Oh, yeah, the
really
whole...
made her eyes pop.
The whole look was so good, and that's the fun thing is, Dip is really good with her looks. I like her looks a lot. But she just needs to ramp it up just a little. But I'm gonna give it a rock. I'm gonna give it a rock.
Yeah, it was rock, definitely.
And Aerosmith rock.
So next up is Raisin Jane. And we did Big White Room by Jessie J. And the outfit was on point. I love the little bow tie. I love the checkered thing and it matched the bald cue ball head.
Yeah.
It was all very nice.
I loved it was a definite step up from auditions, because auditions he was didn't match the energy. Yeah, and I'm so in love with the fact that he fully went there with his mouth, So he opened it all up and gave the energy, and he did what Diphthong should have done, which is during the kind of higher points where she hits all the way up, he matches the energy.
The one tiny quibble I have is I've noticed is he used a fake microphone to sort of salt his notes into.
Yeah.
And I do see, it's not really a pattern if it only happens twice, but I do see a potential danger in relying on top.
Yeah.
Stop relying on the pop girl. I just see a lip sync where nothing pops out or anything.
Or any special effects. It worked well for Zoom.
I give it a rock. Definitely.
I give it a rock, yeah. It was definitely one of my favorites. It should definitely be up there.
This is Moochie, a.k.a. Tom Sponge, and he did Indigo Children by Echo. Let's start with the positives before we rip into it.
Yes.
He just gave a sigh that, everyone would be like, oh shit, we don't have to read. The lip sync itself was very tight.
It was so good.
Every single word matched on point.
Yep.
It was good. If all he wanted to do was practice his mouth movement, 100% he achieved his goal. Mission accomplished.
But he shouldn't have been
Yep. Yeah,
with covering his eyes.
And then when you lose your eyes, when Dee didn't have her eyes, she compensated by moving her hands in order to move and to tell a story. But because Kyle was sitting with his arms sort of propping himself up,
I think he was holding the camera too. I think that's the other thing, is he was propping up the camera with his hands.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like anyways. But yeah, you limited a lot of what you could do with this thing. And the potential for it being extraordinary by laying on the ground and by covering your eyes. And that loses at least 90% of how you emote to a camera. My other two problems were, one, I don't think I really saw a lot of the color Indigo. I believe he was wearing an Indigo shirt, but
He's wearing an Indigo shirt,
but you can't really see it.
Nice.
You can't really see it because my second thing, there's not a lot of light. So it's kind of dark. So the shirt's kind of washed out because you can't really see the color and you can't really see the light. So if you were going to do just a lip sync with just this and not move, you need to do something with your lips. If that's going to be your main focal point, make that Indigo of some kind.
Yeah, just some googly eyes down here to an Indigo here.
You could have done, what was it, season 6's little googly eye thing.
Season 6, when the doors are locked, I would use their tongue to, eat one of the googly
Exactly.
eyes.
So if you were going to do that, you should have done something with it. But you just, yeah. So there was a lot of problems, and I felt it really limited what you could do with the song. Otherwise, it was a really tight sync, but
Yeah, the house is
besides that, though, I'm gonna give it a roll. I'm gonna give it a roll.
Yeah, I have to give it a roll. The sync itself, the lip movement, I give that a rock.
Yeah.
But everything, the thing with lip sync was, as we sort of found out, it's not just about the tightness of the sync, though.
Yep.
It is a performance. We do have to do performing things. We don't have to give everyone the razzle dazzle all the time. Like, only when it's appropriate. And it's to open your legs at every song.
Yes.
Doesn't matter how fast or how slow it is. Show everyone your push. Show everyone your
Why
song.
not? Yeah, that will win you points.
Everyone wants to do a deep sea diving and order some fresh tilapia at the nearest sushi.
That will win you votes immediately.
Next is me. I did blue by Eiffel 55. If we're gonna read me, that's fine, because I can read myself. If I can't read myself, I can't read any of these other good
This
so here we
bitch was
go.
the
First of
worst.
all, overlay wasn't even properly synced. I was 80% drunk when I recorded it. I couldn't remember half the fucking lyrics. Like, to be on the god dude, on the dude, on the guy, and then, you know, it's like I have to look at my hand, like, I have a girlfriend and she's so blue. Like, who the fuck came up with these lyrics?
This is your sync. I liked it because I actually liked your sync because it's the same thing with Dip. Is that I can tell you're always having fun with it. You're always having fun, and I think that's really, really important.
Yeah.
You, Pierre, Diphthong, you all have this very, like, energy of you guys. Like that, we already know about that out of sync thing, since you already mentioned it in the post, so I won't read you for it, you know. And I said this to you before, and I know it'll be difficult, but try to find a way to angle it up instead of pointing it downwards if you can.
Yeah,
if you
I have
can.
to munch over to the way I have my camera stuff set up. So that's why I look like Mickey Mouse for it when I do like up and down. Like for next week, I'm going to try to do something a little outside of what I've done so far.
There you go.
It'll be poppin'.
Good.
It'll be cool.
So, but otherwise, it's rock. I rock. Yes, I give it a rock.
I can't rock myself because it's too ridiculous.
The heck you can.
Top rock of the week. That's me. I'm the rock of the con. Okay. Yeah, Alice Spears did Nude Beaches Logo by Really Bang.
Yeah.
I love the song, but I don't think it matches the assignment. Nude is a very vague color.
It's a thing.
It's different for each person.
Yeah.
A nude for me is
white.
Bed sheet white.
It's white.
And nude for you is more peach. And nude for me is a different shade. And it's just like...
Exactly. So
nude for
nudes...
Axel is different too. It's just we have all different nude shades.
Nude is not a color. It's a thing. So, and it doesn't quite match. And even then, even if you were going for like beige or skin color, the dress you were wearing wasn't really beige or skin color. It was pink. It was kind of a pink and black dress. Except for when you got naked at the end.
And there's quite a bit of black up top that sort of killed the nude vibe. If you want to do a nude dress and you do like cotton yak where she has like stones everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's like see-through and it matches skin colors, like that's a nude dress. I wasn't sure if the lipstick was intentional and then not intentional and then intentional again.
Yeah.
He showed it, but then he was like, oh, like I better cover it, because, you know, like, modesty. And then it was just hanging out again, and it was such a sad thing for me, because, you know, I see everything, I just sort of, like, laser, it was the inner cut.
No,
sort of
it wasn't just you.
On his nipple.
It wasn't just you, because I lasered down too. I was like, girl, your nipple's out, girl. Like, I know it's New Beach Go-Go, but... Girl, if you're gonna show me your nips, give me the full fantasy. Pay attention to the theme, and try, this happened with the last thing too, is that you had some, like, wardrobe malfunctions, you know? So it's...
And, like, that would slip in the background too, like, I noticed there's this towel that was hanging from the shower to put a spell on him.
Yeah.
All he was trying to do was reveal.
Yeah, if it doesn't, you don't have to take it in one take and be done. You can do several takes. You just can't splice them all together, you know? So you can do more than one take, but the whole sync needs to be one single take. But you can do several of them and pick the best one.
Last minute at 4 a.m., so that's why he was like, oh, like these mistakes happen, so just gonna let them happen.
Yeah.
It was very much a last minute thing, and it shows. I don't know, like, he didn't really seem to be fully into it, because it was a bit rushed, it was a bit last minute.
Yeah, it's
I
like...
always like trying to do stuff, so...
Try and put a little effort into it, you know? And if you know it's not going to be the best thing in the world, have fun with it, you know? Because sometimes it felt like it was kind of halfway there.
The thing is you said, like, oh, like, this is a Carrion, so, like, I'm not obviously going to put in as much effort as I do in the audition. And I'm not saying that you have to put yourself in competition.
Yeah.
Like, sort of conditions. Because, I mean, the Carrion is more to have fun with and the practice. But that's how you should treat it. Like, you shouldn't half-ass your practice effort.
Exactly.
Because then otherwise, when you get to audition for next season again, then, you know, you haven't really done much genuine practice for it.
It's like what we were saying earlier with Morgana, which is, this is going to be a reel. And so when people look back, if you audition again for season 4, they're going to look back at that and be like, okay, and if you don't put the effort into it, it's like, well, if you're not going to put on the effort here in the practice, what are you going to do in the real season? I'm going to give it a roll. I just want to see more effort next time. That's what I need. I need more effort put into it. I need...
Tell him actually, he got the words all right.
Yeah.
But I'll put that there, because I don't want to be like, your video sucks and there's nothing to do anything about it, because that's not...
No, it's not about that, but, you know... Yeah, the lyrics were on point, but, nah, it just...
the lyrics were good, it's just, it didn't really fit the assignment, and it didn't really have the amount of, I don't want to say effort, but yeah, it didn't really have the same amount of effort other people put into it.
Yeah.
So, I have to give it a roll as well. But hopefully next week, please do the lip sync next week, because I feel like Alex could bring it next week.
Yeah. Anyone that we've rolled, like, please keep doing it, because you will get better.
Yeah.
It gets better, you will get better, you will learn from the experience. And like me.
Actually, I have to point at this bit. His dog. So listen to her. She's been trying for multiple seasons. She ain't do nothing. So clearly she's doing something wrong. Whereas I only tried to kill it once, so it could have been a fluke. But you gotta listen to me, and don't listen to them.
Bitch is reading me, how dare you. Next week will be just me. It'll be Raven's review show.
Which was the Carrion you were raving over?
I was raving. I have to say, I really, really was in love with Cybers, with the blood tits.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, Cyber is not, that's the lip sync I was raving over. But I was also rolling over in defeat, like, oh, I can't top that.
Can't do it.
Although I never top them.
So,
yes.
A+ for blood tits. A+ for blood tits.
A+ for blood tits. Please marry me at a red wedding.
And Cyber finally won something.
So remember, kids, keep calm, carry on, and there's always room in the trash pile next week.